What was a loophole you found and exploded the hell out of? My college dorm had this ridiculous rule. Guests couldn't stay overnight more than twice a month. 3 violations? You lost your housing? My girlfriend, Leah, and I had been together 2 years, but lived in different dorms now. Seeing each other just 8 nights a month was brutal. Our floor's RA, Kevin, was a hall monitor on steroids. He'd literally wake up at 5:30 a.m. to catch overnight guests sneaking out. Kept a physical violation logbook and had already gotten 2 students kicked out that semester. Everyone hated him. Everyone feared him more. After writing me up for Leah staying a 3rd night in October, he smirked and said, "One more strike and you're homeless, buddy." I was desperate. That night, instead of studying for midterms, I did something unheard of. I actually read my housing contract, all 30 excruciating pages. At 2 a.m., wired on caffeine. I found buried treasure on page 17. For purposes of overnight regulations, guests are defined as non-university individuals visiting residence facilities. I nearly fell out of my chair. Guests had to be non-students. Leah was a student, just in another building. By their own rules, she wasn't a guest, so I set a trap. Leah stayed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I made sure plenty of people saw her. Monday morning, like clockwork, Kevin banged on my door at 6:15 a.m. He looked thrilled. 3 overnight guests in 1 weekend, final strike. He started writing me up. You'll need to appear before the housing board next Monday. I yawned and pulled out my highlighted contract. Actually, there have been 0 guest violations this semester. His pen froze. What? She was here all weekend. Everyone saw her. Oh, Leah was definitely here, I said, flipping to the clause. But a guest is a non-university individual. She's a student with an active ID. His face turned pale. His mouth opened and closed like a fish. This isn't... Isn't what? I asked. The official contract we all signed? Want to see her ID too? He stormed off. 2 days later, the entire building got an email from Housing Director Claire Morgan. It clarified that students from other dorms would now count as guests. Too bad for them, I was ready for that too. Buried on page 23 was another gem. Policy amendments affecting resident privileges may not be implemented midterm. The next morning, I showed up at Director Morgan's office with my contract. Both sections highlighted. She took one look and sighed. 5 years as director and no one's ever actually read this thing. Congrats, you found a real loophole. Kevin became obsessed with catching me on something. Once he wrote me up for excessive noise, because I was tapping a pencil while studying. Another time, for unauthorized furniture arrangement, my desk was 6 inches off center. Claire tried a new tactic. She offered me a coveted single in the upperclassman dorm, private bathroom included, if I'd sign a new housing contract. When I declined, she added a free meal plan upgrade. The desperation was delicious. During move-out, she handed me next year's contract in person. The new guest definition was highlighted in neon yellow with a sticky note attached. Checkmate. By sophomore year, Leah and I got rooms in the same co-ed dorm. Different floors, but no overnight restrictions. Victory.